Hey guys, and welcome to another video. This time we're watching my teams for Toa Hell Stage 2, 3 and 4. And well, I already got the 10 stars needed to get the Delmon, which is the main goal for Toa Hell in my opinion. And well, I'm glad that I already did it and within the first 4 stages. So I will show you guys how I did it. And for stage 2, I'm going for only 2 stars actually, and well, this stage is really hard. I'm using here Jamire, Ganymede, Clara. I'm using my Rika and Shaman, who is the star of this video actually, and that monster is great. However, here you actually need to strip. If Clara fails the strip, you're done. You're completely lost. So I had to restart lots of times, as you will see there. And there again, I had to restart once again because she fails the strips. And I will show you her runes later on, and you will see that she's above 75% accuracy on her S3. But that skill is very inconsistent. And here guys, I highly recommend you reset the Odins because they have a passive that will make them come back to life if they have at least 1 stack, and they will always get 1 stack because here we selected that the monsters begin with the immunity buff. So they will always have 1 stack. And this first stage is actually the most difficult one in this particular stage. So guys, you can see how I did it. I'm speeding up things because it's very boring. I think this is the most boring content ever. However, this is the most difficult content ever, and some people are very interested in this kind of PvE content. And well, I don't quite enjoy it so much, but I highly appreciate the rewards because having 1 more Devilmon every month is huge. And I think these stages will be different next month because you have plenty of TOA bosses, and here they are using 10 bosses, and I think next month will be 10 different bosses, and we will be playing and finding out how to kill them all over again. And I think they have 30 or so boss stages. So we may be facing the same rotation every 3 months or so. That's what I think at least, but we will see. I don't know. Okay, now sorry, I turned my phone backwards there. But it's back to normal now. And we got rid of the second wave, and this will be on real time because it's very important for you to see. And there Clara missed the strip on Gianna, who was the only monster I needed her to strip. Actually, I needed her to strip the pumpkins as well, but well, here the star starts to shine, and now we cleanse, and we do this only to cleanse the bomb actually. And Clara is very important because she is the only monster that will be able to defense break the Gianna, which is what we need to do. Now I will reset Gianna, and I will try to reduce the attack bar of everyone else. And with our Rika, we slow down the opponent. This attack is great, guys. I can't say this enough. This monster, Shaman, is awesome for TOA Hell. He can kill in 3 hits, he can kill any dark boss in 3 hits. It's crazy, if the dark boss is defense broken, of course. And now here we are already done. We don't care about the Bulwarks because they will heal half of our HP, and their HP is crazy high, so half of our HP is nothing for them. So they are not a threat at all. So here we won, and we got 2 stars. And I frankly think this same team can get 3 stars if used properly and with the correct proper RNG. But I had to restart a ton of times because my lovely Clara didn't strip the first wave. And that first wave is the most stressful part of stage 2. So guys, now we are moving on to stage number 3. So well, here we use a different team, and this comp is more similar to the comp I used for stage 1, and here we are using our lovely Tyrone on Despair runes, and we are using the Fran, Lauren in order to buff immunity and to control the attack bars of single monsters, and Ganymede is there to reset what we need to reset and also to control the attack bar of the opponent. And well, here we opted to use Spectra instead of Shaman because well, here the opponent is not a dark monster. So Spectra is great, and Spectra reduces attack bars, applies slow, applies attack break, which are all huge. So well, basically guys, here you have to control them. The waves are not such a threat, and I highly recommend you reset the water death knights. I can't remember the name actually of that monster, but that monster applies a cleanse with immunity, which are very bad for us. So I highly recommend you reset them first and then kill the others. You should not allow the water death knights to take a turn. If they take a turn, then you are in a very bad spot. But if you can manage to prevent them from taking a turn, then things will be quite easy here. And once you get rid of those, the Fucos are quite easy to take down. Okay, now we have only one more opponent left, and I used the skill of Spectra there because I can reset with Gani. But against the last opponent, usually you should not use skills that have more than 2 turns cooldown, so that you have all your skills available for the next wave, especially since you have Lauren pushing back the attack bars. Now here, this is a very straightforward fight as well. There are not many surprises here, and if you can prevent the light thieves, the light phantom thieves from buffing the invincibility, then you are good to go. So you have to reset them and to take them down, but Tyrone does a great job controlling the waves. Consider that Tyrone applies slow and freezes them, and also with his second skill he reduces the attack bar of the full opponent team and applies glancing as well. So with Ganymede resetting Tyrone, you have there you have 4 turns of control with Tyrone and the reset only. But remember that Gani, when he resets the opponent on his third skill, he also resets the attack bars of the opponent. So that means you will take tons of turns and they will most likely never take 1 turn. And also remember that Spectra pushes back the attack bars as well. So you have tons of control, and since these opponents don't have any disruptive skill, for example, they are not Raccoonies, or they are not, for example, the Junos and monsters like that can do anything with their passive. Now here you will not have any issues, and this wave is quite easy for Toa Hell, you know. We are going through hell here, literally going through hell, and this wave doesn't seem so hard, you know. And well, we are almost done here, and as I told you, try to replenish all your skills when you're facing the last monster in order to get to the next wave with your skills available. And we're done. Now, here you will start by resetting this Kraka, okay, and slowing her down. and our Spectra will deal tons of damage, and we will count on Tyrone to freeze the opponents. However, it will be hard to freeze the Kung Fu Girls since they have the elemental advantage here. So we have to control Kraka, and we have to control those girls, and Spectra will be very helpful controlling them. And also the second skill from our Tyrone, and having these spare runes on Tyrone will help as well, since the multi-hit of the second skill will allow us to decrease the attack bars and also allows us to land a non-glancing hit most of the time, and that means that we have the 25% chance to stun thanks to these spare runes. So here we are alive by very little, but we can heal up and we're good to go. And we have to be very careful because the Kung Fu Girls will counter-attack once they use their third skill. They have a 20% chance, I think, to counter 20 or 30% chance to counter-attack because of that third skill they have. So here you see how much damage we do, and now it's a matter of resetting Spectra and we're good to go. You see how we control the attack bars of Kraka there. She couldn't do anything. This is kind of an easy stage, and we are doing it on 2 stars as well. We chose the option of increasing the attack power of the opponents when an enemy dies. So it's very important for us to control the opponents. And now we are good to go. That's it. We defense break and now we kill. It was fairly easy. And now we're moving on to stage 4. Here we are using lure and we are using double birds because here we want to cleave these Neftis. And it's not easy, guys, especially this stage. And I chose to reset the sniper here. Remember that the sniper's passive works like this. It has increased chance of you glancing him. And if you do glance him, he gets a full attack bar and he gets attack buff. So we are trying to clear this on 3 stars because they did us the huge favor of preventing everyone from getting buffed. So we cannot get a buff, but they can't get a buff either. So the mermaids cannot apply that bubble, you know, that shield they do. They can cleanse, but they can't bring you a shield. And the snipers, thanks to their supposed advantage, they cannot get the attack buff. When you glance, they will only get the attack bar increase. So that's huge, guys. That's really huge. So we get rid of the snipers here and we try to apply glancing and attack break on everyone, and we try to control the attack bars as much as we can. So the thing here is the only monsters that can kill you are the snipers. So you have to consider that your lure should be tanky, and if you can, you should add the damage reduction from wind element on your artifacts. That will prove to be very helpful at this first stage, because that first wave is actually the most difficult part of this. I think this is even more difficult than Nephthys herself. Once you get through those snipers, then you're good to go. And the tough thing here is for your lure to survive, so make him as tanky as you can. And remember, lure's third skill cannot glance, so it's great because it will not activate the passive from those wind snipers. And also his second skill cannot glance as well, will always land as a crushing hit. So that means he will not activate that skill. However, lure's first skill, you should only use it on the mollies, because if you use lure's first skill on the wind snipers, they will get a turn and they will attack you. And well, that was it against those snipers. And here, well, we have Shaman who will 2-hit KO every dark monster here. And we should get rid of the Lorens first. You should reset the dark cowgirls and you should aim for Lorens first if you can. I didn't do it here because I had the defense broken girl, dark cowgirl there, so I went for her, but you know, I'm going back to the remaining Lauren, because Lauren can defense break you and that can mess things up, since Shaman will receive half the damage from dark monsters. If those dark monsters stop attacking Shaman and start attacking the defense broken monster that Lauren will target, then things can go very wrong for you. So these guys is like every other stage, you only need to control them. You know, to control them as much as you can. And remember, here we are on the 3 stars clearing method, so we have all the handicaps we can have. And here we will try to reset the neftis first, and we rely on pushing back the attack bars. We need RNG here, so even though this is easier on paper than the first wave, this requires a little bit more of RNG. And well, here we use the reset because we want to have that Shaman's second skill available again. You saw how much damage it did the first time. That's crazy. And we have to control the attack bars here. And now we will reset one of the Dark Horuses, and we were able to push back the attack bars. So now we try to push back again. And well, we need our Shaman to take a turn, and we are done. One turn and we won. And here we go, and that's it, 125,000 damage. So guys, I hope this was useful for you, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Like always, I will be happy to reply. I will see you all guys in the next one. Bye bye.